All right, here we go, chat. Welcome back. This is a moment of truth, and Mutant Year Zero actually headed into Eden. Just finished
Pull up a stool, stalkers.
finishing some upgrades, doing some buying, healing up. Spent pretty much everything left that we have to get ready for it, and we are going through the sealed gate and into Eden. Had a pretty good fight to wrap up the sealed gate zone. Actually fought Plutonia that time, who we believe she ran the arc off on the right where you saw her says the World Ender. A lot of references to her in the World Ender, which if you didn't see it, you can go back and check it out, but it is where they had a nuclear missile. And you've seen a lot of references from Dr. Edison, maybe? In the game, talking about Plutonia. So she was a fairly important character so far. So we're getting ready to pop into Eden and see what we can see. All right, there it is. There it is. I'm pumped. Can't wait to see what we got down there.
I know this place. I don't know how. It just looks familiar. That's the same star we saw on those flying machines. The machines did come from here. Hammond was right.
It's cool contrast coming down here from the ruined world above and coming down here and seeing all this. Like it's just a cool contrast. Military recall. Command is in a state of total panic following the loss of Orbital Z1. An order has been issued to return all militarized bots and equipment directly to Unit Theta. My suspicions are confirmed. Without a shadow of a doubt, we are at war. I can only hope that this is quick, regardless of who wins. Well, that's interesting. That's one of the first references we've really gotten to what happened. I mean, we got the Red Plague, but you've seen a lot of missiles, like nuclear missiles. You can see that obviously looks like some sort of launch tube. So that's the first reference to war that we've seen. At least that I recall. But we've come across other nuclear bunkers. Alright, let's see what we got in here.
I knew this med pack was gonna be here. How do I know this?
You got ESPN or something, Borman. And we need that, so. Project canceled. Evacuation orders have been given, and a destruction order has been issued for all research, including the healthy biological subjects. Us. This has upset a number of us, not just for ethical reasons, but for the sheer loss of what we have accomplished. This news has hit Ingmar particularly badly. He has locked himself in the birthing chamber with the subjects and refuses to open the door. I believe that they are finally telling us where we came from. Because you've seen notes from Ingmar like all over. And I think that's what they're saying, that Ingmar basically made us and let us out into the world. Which is rad. Let's see. I guess we can go ahead and buy this mutation. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't particularly care about either one of those. I mean, it's only 6 more levels to get the next one anyway, so whatever. We got all the cool ones.
More guarding machines. All unbroken. But quiet. Are they asleep?
Oh god, let's hope so. So we've fought these things before, and while they're not hard, although I imagine they would be hard if we weren't able to like stun them and just keep them controlled the entire time. We've fought a few of those things and they are tough. These things came to life and we would be up the creek.
This is it. I don't know why the Elder kept us away from this place, but I think we're about to find out.
Oh, what if the Elder is Ingmar? And that's why he didn't want us here, because he doesn't want us knowing that he made us. Huh? Peace talks fail. It is a tense and dreadful time. We've heard whispers that the peace talks have broken down irreparably. And to confirm this somewhat, Command has just ordered us to consider Elysium as hostile, and to forcibly remove, if necessary, any Elysium diplomats and scientists from the facility. This is a sad day for all of us.
I don't believe it. I can't believe it.
What, Borman? Today, Junior.
Unreal. A tree and grass, just like outside.
Almost like we were raised here. I have a feeling robots are just gonna like start pouring out of the walls at some point. Like we're gonna trigger some sort of alarm, some sort of something or other, and it's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna get sprayed everywhere, and we're gonna be just getting after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bunks.
This place is messing with my head. This can't be a picture of me, right?
There was ducks in the bottom right. I didn't see one of Pharaoh, though. Alright. There's another note up here in front of us. I'm just worried about, like, bum rushing into a room and just getting my ass handed to me. Bone Density Report 12W. Regression of in-skeletal mass against in-soft tissue equals body mass. Yep. Words, numbers. In passerine birds, black squares, solid lines, rodents, and bats. Raw data is that electronic supplementary material. To the mass mammal skeletons, 15% was added to account for the fact that mammal bones are not pneumatized but contain marrow. Regression slopes do not differ significantly. Math stuff. Not for this guy. Comparison of skeletal mass using analysis of covariance demonstrates that the mass of the bird skeletons is indistinguishable from that of rodents. Sure, that's important, but I can't tell you why.
All this time we're talking about skeletons that don't look like us. This one kinda does. There might have been mutants in Eden.
Dude, that would be an awesome one if we'd had a mutant, like a bull one. Ah. Ah. Then my getting beefy comment would have actually been relevant. DNA analysis. The data yielded a maximum likelihood of 0.2 PNG for the haplotypes, combining A and C in one hand and Y and Y1 and Y2 on the other hand. Gosh, this is just a lot of... Although this does talk about whereas northern T1 wild boar haplotype C is almost 5 times more frequent. Seems like it's talking a little bit about Bohrman there. I'm not going to bore us with a bunch of like DNA talk, although it is cool that they apparently, at least as far as I can tell, put science in this game. and actual like DNA sequencing and so on and so forth. So that's kind of cool. Nothing. There should be scrap and parts and all kinds of crap all over this place, and there's just not.
Look, the screen with the lights. If we want answers, that's a good place to start.
Attaboy, Borman. Captain Obvious.
We huddle around the screen. The words Mutant Project blink on and off in big red letters. The screen turns black, then explodes with a flurry of flashing images, faster than we can take in. I catch glimpses of mutants in test tubes, animals in cages, strands of code, something called DNA. The screen freezes on one final image. An employee profile.
Yep.
A scientist of the Mutant Project. It says his name is Ingmar Edison. His face. When we see his face...
Oh, I was right.
Those eyes staring back at us. We couldn't believe it. It was him. The profile says his status was revoked after stealing mutant experiments from the lab.
Oh, little baby Borman.
Memories come flooding back. We were the experiments. They raised us in tubes and played games with our DNA. Made us freaks. The Elder was part of this. Happy endings died with the ancients. Why didn't he tell us? Who is he? The room spins. The truth comes flooding back into my brain. Everything I know is a lie. I lose my balance. As the room turns black, a voice crackles onto the radio. Ghost-like, ethereal, like the ancients calling down from space.
Come on, Center, Sweden. Coming, come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat, come on, Center, Sweden. Come on, Center, Sweden. Coming, come on, Center, Sweden. I repeat.
What? The shit. Sad face. Sad face. I did not anticipate it ending quite like that. That's a bummer. Bummer. But, I mean, look, they basically set it up for another part. They set it up for DLC. There's all kinds of stuff on the map that they haven't explored yet. So, they've essentially set it up for another game. So, for them, smart. Smart, smart, smart. It's just a bummer that it's already over. Just kind of scroll through and see what they got here at the end. Maybe it'd be like one of those movies, the end of the movie where you get, they give you like a clip, a teaser. That'd be awesome. Or not. Well, okay. That's I mean, sweet game. I just didn't expect it to end like that on a cliffhanger. Well played, bearded lady. Well played. You definitely have me back for more. Alright, well, luckily we do have more in the pipe. Because I have been eagerly wanting to start Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So here's what we're going to do. Give me just a quick second to get it started up. And it is Shadow of the Tomb Raider time. And let me hop in the Twitch dashboard. We're going to update this real quick. And we'll put in some time on Shadow of the Tomb Raider.